Hello, everybody. Oh shit, sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
You didn't say doink.
Doink.
So, explain to everybody what the hell's going on.
All right, you guys. I don't have any power. All right, so we're doing the Quagmire on Stevie's channel, and I'm on my cell. So I have a generator to do my light and my fridge, and a little space heater I got, but I don't have it to do
Well,
every
that's
other thing.
cool.
So
Make sure you leave your faucets running a little bit so your pipes don't start freezing if it's that cold.
Unless you got a
well,
will.
the house is still at I get the house at like 61. So
Oh, that's not bad.
no.
Hey, Mario Mosen, how you doing?
What's up, Mario?
Can you see the outside chat at all, Mike, or anything?
No. So you or Shalisa can do a rundown, and then you can let me know if somebody says something that we're there. I can say hello back.
Right on. Hey, G Trapper, let me scroll up to the top. And always, just about always, number one, the ever beautiful Sandy's Passion. Prepping to endure, the man around every corner. How you doing? We have DSW Outdoors, Stalker Steve. I know that guy. The Hatchet Man stopped by. Mr. Mario Mosen just popped in. I'm trying to do your voice, but I just don't have the feel, Mike.
G.
No, you can't.
And G Trapper.
G Trapper. Well,
See?
hello everybody.
Oh, this is going to be
How's
different.
How's Miss Shalisa Shell doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Mike. Thanks.
Good. I'm sorry, Stevie. Go ahead.
I sent Stump a link, but I haven't heard hiding or hair from him. A little while ago, I told him I was waiting to hear from you. So
Yeah.
I don't know. He might have went to McDonald's or something, or maybe he's baking a cake.
Or he fell asleep.
Right. Fuzz
He is
Tea
old
Fork,
now.
how you doing tonight?
Fuzzy. He is old, you know.
Yeah, he said you invented natural gas.
Yeah. Yeah. I invented natural gas. I'll give him natural gas.
Right.
I have natural gas because I made those pickled eggs. That's some natural gas.
Right on. Do you have flame to your stove or?
No, I have an electric stove.
Oh,
See? Look. Meow.
bummer.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's kind of funny and odd because I was watching a video from Iridium 242
Right.
last week, and he was doing a review on a headlamp, and I liked the headlamp that he was reviewing, and so I looked into it, and I said to myself, I should get like two of those, leave one in my car, and maybe put one in my bag, and that way there if I break down or something, you know what I mean?
Right on.
Yeah. Well, I should have done that, and then I would have had better lighting than, you know,
That is true.
you know. But it's weird though if you think about it because, you know, it's like I have enough food here I'm cool, and that's a direct result of me asking my wife, hey, if you have a little extra, just buy a couple more cans of this, a couple more bags of that, a couple more, you know what I mean?
Right.
And no, I can't go for like a month and a half, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just for times like this, don't have any power, you know. But
Bingo.
the good thing about it though is that even if I didn't have the generator, right, I can put all my refrigerated shit in the snowbank.
Yeah, that's for true.
I mean, so that's about the only good part about doing it in the winter,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, I remember losing power before in the dead of summer when it was really hot out, and it was disgusting.
Yeah. I
Prepping
was
to
talking to
endure says, truth to it, prepping works.
yeah. Yep. And I gotta get when he's all settled in, he's gonna come on and we're gonna do a chat on prepping.
Awesome. That'd be great, chat.
Yep. And
Fuzzy
he's
says you're in
exploded when
survival mode.
almost. I mean, I'm not, I think we're down to 60% of the town doesn't have power. I
Wow.
mean, survival mode it is when I get in the shower. That's survival mode.
Ooh.
Because
Ow.
let me tell you, old people shouldn't take cold showers. So I'm going to leave it right there. All right. So I think maybe in the morning what I'm going to do is that. So you see this little thing right here? What would it go? There it is. That's like a. Can you guys see that? That's okay. So obviously the coffee pot, okay, but it's a
Right.
weird coffee pot because it goes on this little black stand, okay, and that thing boils like 6 cups of water or some shit like that
No shit.
in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Wow.
It's electric, of course, but
Right.
I think I might boil up some of that tomorrow, and I'll just take myself a little bathy or a little whatever because I ain't doing a fucking cold shower.
Oh,
I was gonna say I'd rather do sponge bath myself.
Because I'll tell you what, the first one hurt real bad.
Big Dog Leather, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Here he is. Hey,
County
Big Dog.
Line,
Go ahead, Stevie.
County Line Logging just popped in.
Hey, County.
Gear.
Big Dog. I haven't done your envelope because I don't have any power. I got a letter. I got a mailbag to open and doing an unboxing, but I want to do it video style, and I can't do that because I don't have it to download it and I'll upload it, right? Because yeah, Steve says, Mike, you upload videos, you don't download them. So I gotta upload them.
Right.
So, but yeah, he sent me a package, and so that's cool. That's cool. And he was the one that gave me the bad news about Tuesday. I'm getting his snowstorm Tuesday.
Oh. So what the hell happened? A tree take out the wires or something?
All over the place. All over the place. Well, so I mean, I got over a foot of snow, of wet, heavy snow.
Yep.
And it's it sucks this time of the year, and so yeah. And here's the thing. Now you're just talking about prepping, right? Prepping doesn't have to be food or a get out bag or a bug out bag, whatever the hell you want to call it, or a bug in bag or whatever. Okay. Prepping can be so many friggin' things. Like, so if I have trees in my property and they're near power lines, guess what I'm gonna do? Now, granted, it's a lot of money sometimes to take trees down. I get it. But damn, put a little away, save it, and now we don't have to be in the spot that I'm in. But
Right.
no, there's more trees down by people's property than anywhere.
Gotcha.
And it sucks. It sucks. But the other night I was on Jamie time because I didn't have to work early Thursday. and the lights flickered, and then they flickered again, and then around 2 a.m. Thursday morning. This is very early Thursday morning. I lost power, and I haven't had it since.
Isn't it weird how you get that like dead silence when the power goes out?
No fridge running.
Yeah, it's like, uh-oh.
Well, that's why I got the generator. So at least I got cold Mountain Dew.
Right. All you can drink.
And
Yeah, that
Cortland for the
reminds me, I
kids.
got to go fire up my generator and run it through a test and what have you. I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Change out the fuel if it's old fuel, and
Yep.
you know.
Well, it's fresh from last year, but it's about time to siphon it out and put it in my lawnmower can.
Right. So yeah, it's been a hell of a second half of the week.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a long time without power in town.
Yeah, well, the thing is that we were watching TV and it said oh, only 37,000 outages, right? And I looked at my wife and I went, they just jinxed the shit out of us. And not 4 hours later, we didn't have power.
Wow.
Only
And then that number 37,000 rose to, I don't know, it was well over 100 and something.
Oof. Well, I hope they're calling in the trucks from out of state and what have you.
Yeah, they are, and oh, here's a funny one. You guys will get a chuckle out of this. So National Grid is doing a customer call, right? The day of the storm, or the day before the storm, whatever the hell it was. Anywho, they say they have extra crews on, extra tree companies in, da 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 da. Please don't use a generator inside your house.
Wow.
And I'm like, this so lucky it's automated. I mean, what nitwit would put a friggin' generator inside his house?
I'll tell you what, brother, there's goofy people all over this crazy world. I watched a guy blow himself up trying to siphon gas with a shop vac, for Pete's sakes.
That's just dumb.
It was kind of funny. I couldn't help it.
Isn't it a little loud?
Amanda?
Wouldn't it be a little loud?
Yeah, you think? And they were right in a paved parking lot, too. Amanda just popped in.
Amanda just popped in?
Yep.
Hello, Amanda. Steve, she's here. She's here.
Dead serious, Big Dog Leather. There's a video on it out there on YouTube somewhere. That's where I've seen it. I heard about it on the news, and then I've seen the video on YouTube. 2 guys.
Wow.
Yep. So there's all kinds. They got to say that stuff.
Now I'm all tongue-tied because Amanda's here. I hope you're feeling well.
County Line Logging says people put their generators and run them in the basement. Holy smokes.
But it's still loud as fudge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that and the carbon monoxide poisoning.
Exactly. Okay, you have the loudness will drive me up a wall to begin with. Then you get the carbon monoxide that'll kill you. And then you get the gas fume, the gas itself. I mean,
yeah.
You're going to bring your bottle in your basement too, and you're going to smell all them. That's just dumb.
Yeah, they're afraid somebody's going to steal it. How about a padlock and a chain?
Jesus Christ.
Put it up on the roof.
I know, right? It's a shame that YouTube and all their changes won't allow me to look at the what do you call it?
Right.
The outside chat.
Amanda says she's had a hard week, but she's here.
Well, I'm sorry that you had a hard week, and I hope that at some point tonight, the three of us plus people out in the chat room can make you laugh.
Right on.
All right.
Hey, Insight Freedom.
Hey, Insight, what's going on?
Insight.
PC Bullet Empire just popped in. Suppose the snow here Sunday, Fuzz. He's talking to Fuzz.
It's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible.
Yeah, we got the wet stuff too, and it pulled down a lot of trees and, well, a lot of branches, but we got real lucky on the power. Mine blinked just enough to screw up my toaster, but it didn't mess up my coffee maker, so it must have just been a millisecond.
We have like 5 spruce trees at work. I don't know if they're black or not, but anywho, they're spruce to begin with. And it just uprooted.
Wow.
And but a lot of people, like my brother, he got a limb right over his car, over his wife's car. A lot of these trees that are falling, some I should say some, not all of them, but they're uprooting.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that's more of wash away, over the years, and then the wind, and you know what I mean, and the wet snow on it, and ice, and because
that's what
snow is, as soon as it hits something, it's stuck to it,
Yeah. Well, I think it's from all the root balls are soaking wet right now from all the snow melt.
Yep.
Absolutely prepping to endure. He says the ground is saturated right now.
Yeah. It's unreal. But like I said, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean,
it is what it is. The only thing I don't mind about the power is where I live is pretty low population, and you don't get the people going crazy at the gas stations and stuff as much.
Yeah. So
it's a little easier, and if I have to, I can step out in my backyard with a 22 and shoot a damn squirrel.
See, now here's the thing that kills me, right? So here's these people. Their Dunkin' Donuts, their beloved Dunkin' Donuts, is closed because they have no power. So they all flood to the nearest one, because they're all gonna like die if they don't get their coffee fixed. You know what I mean? And so what happens is that now they're parking, waiting to get into the Dunkin's drive-through because God forbid somebody get off their fat ass and fucking walked into a Dunkin's, right?
Right.
So now they're waiting to get into the drive-through, and all that traffic's out on the main road.
Oh.
And I'm like, I lean on the horn. I'm waiting to get into the Dunkin's. How about you go around and park and walk your freaking body in there?
Right.
Because you're blocking traffic on the main road just so you can get your goddamn coffee and donut. Oh, it's just nuts. It's nuts. People just don't think. They don't think. It's a shame. Right?
Amanda is saying, you said you can't read the chat, right, Mike?
All right, say it one more time.
You said you can't read the chat, right, Mike?
I can't. I'm sorry, Amanda.
Amanda is saying, I promise to catch up on everyone's vids. I'm feeling so behind. And she said, someone says, Amanda, is that from your knee? And she says, kind of, sort of autoimmune disease. And everyone's saying she hopes she feels better.
Amanda, Here's my thought process on you watching videos, especially mine. You get yourself well first, and then you worry about everything else.
Right?
Because there's one thing about, I don't know how long you've been on YouTube, but there's one thing about this community and the people in it, in this chat, and the people that are out in that chat room, and the people on this panel. We really don't care if you don't watch our videos. You just go get yourself well, okay, and feeling a lot better, and then do what you got to do.
It does
Right.
suck to get behind. I went through my transplant, but you're
It
right.
does.
Everyone is very understandable. It does suck to miss out, but everyone is so cool.
Yeah, it does. It's hard, and you feel guilty, and you feel bad, and I get that. But like I tell my wife, well, she don't listen anyway. But task at hand. You know what I mean?
Right?
Because we're not going nowhere. We're going to be here. You know, and if you need anything, just let one of us know. Or if you're having a bad day and you want to, you know, whatever, vent.
Fuzz wants to
I'm
know.
on YouTube. The only
Fuzz wants
ahead,
to know
Fuzz.
how you keep your toilet seat warm.
I use a gas station. It's ice cold.
Wait for the wife to go first. That's what we used to do camping. Sit around and wait for the girls to go potty, and then it was okay.
Funny he asked that, but I'm gonna tell you something. What's really funnier is I was watching Alaska Frontiers one night, and Jules' father. You guys know Jules, the old singer there, right?
Yeah.
So Jules' father, B. Power to B. Look at this.
Woohoo!
You look down the street, make sure it is. I'll be on my laptop in a minute, folks. Okay, that's awesome.
No
All right,
way.
let me go jack the heat up.
You got
So
power?
Don't
So,
forget
Jewel-
to turn off your generator.
I'm on chat, so be quiet. Goodbye. So listen. So Jules' father, you know what he does? First of all, he has a his and a hers together shitter outhouse, like
Right.
beside each other, like same hole, so they can talk to each other. I could never do that in a million freaking years. But anyways, that's just me.
So how's your day going?
You know what he did? You know what he did?
What?
He got styrofoam.
Oh,
He used styrofoam, so he wouldn't have a cold ass.
right.
I thought that was freaking unbelievable. All right, let me, Stevie, I'm gonna shut this off and then go downstairs.
All right. Don't forget to shut off your generator in case you didn't hear me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that right now.
Woohoo! It's the simple things. Power.
So I'll be right back.
All right.
That was priceless. We have power.
Right. Hey, HRM, how you doing?
HRM.
Skywarp, how you doing, buddy? I've been seeing your new knife videos. Skywarp is a bit of a knife fanatic. I think it'd be safe to say.
Where is that ringing a bell? Where did I see that this week? Skyward. That's drawing my attention, but I can't. Huh. 452 subscribers. I saw him somewhere this week. A young fella.
Right.
Oh, I must have saw you on a live stream recently. There we go. Oh, he's under the weather. That was cool. We caught that live.
Right. Epic. Power's on.
That was too cool. Where was the confetti?
Yeah, no kidding.
Fanfare. We're not that good with editing and live streaming yet, but that would have been fireworks.
Oh, wait a minute. Dang it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, the toolbox isn't working. I forgot about that.
It says use app. Oh, lower third. How did I find that? Stilton.
There it is. Haven't seen that in a while.
Mm.
It's weird. It's written backwards from me looking at it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Skyward popped into our chat on Saturday. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I don't know where Stump's at. He must have went out to dinner or something. Figure he had a free Friday night.
Look at that. You got 19 watching.
Awesome. I'll have to use that Quagmire name more often.
Everyone, don't forget to put give Steve a thumbs up.
And do the share thing so people can get a gander because they're probably looking for the Quagmire.
Well, I filled out the lower third. I've done this before, but I always forget. There's no enter. There's just upload overlay.
Well, you have to go to upload the overlay. You have to go get a what you call it picture.
Yeah, and I don't have that. I don't want to upload an overlay. I just want to enter everything that I typed in.
No, go up to the top knob and move it to the right. You got to click and hold it and move it to the right.
Top knob?
Yeah, well, it's a little dot in a slot. It looks like a slot, like a slider. Right where it says lower third.
All I see is mirror your video. Weird.
Did you open up the toolbox?
No, you did. And I grabbed at it.
Oh, silly, you got to open up your own. He's trying to steal my stuff.
That'd be fun. Call you whatever I want. Everyone's waiting for Mikey to come back. We're probably boring as hell.
No,
usually I'm the one who knows what I'm doing and you aren't.
Part of the toolbox used to you could get all kinds of fanfare and confetti and weird stuff. Funny big dog leather. Oh, that's look at that.
But
all
Mikey went to Dunkin' Donuts. All right, let's see here. Toolbox. Oh, hey, there it is. I still don't have that stuff. I was doing my own thing. I wasn't doing yours.
I wonder if I can still do my oh boy. Where was that?
I'll just think around with it. Information. Volume control. I think I'll turn you down. Save now. Testing. I will carry my pocket work. People are looking.
I can't even remember where my lower third was. I had Michelle made me a custom one. Been so long since I tried to get it that where'd I hide my lower third, Gear? You know everything. Hmm.
Is it in your computer?
Yeah, somewhere. I don't know where though. It used to just pop up automatic in the file. Document? I can't remember. But I have since done so much work on this computer, I got like a kabillion different things on it. RL 550C.
Who's
Conversions.
who's the fella that just came in? I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Stealing logs?
Stealing logs.
Very cool, stealing. That's a
It looks like Stillin. Oh, it's slang.
still is the way he has it spelled is the name of a chainsaw brand.
That's what I thought. I knew it was some kind of brand name. So, okay.
Yeah,
So
that, still, and that is a bit of a high price, but the Dylan dies I know are real expensive. So, but now you're good to go. Remember, always check your powder.
Sandy, when I forget for like 2 months. Never remember. I always forget that that's there. I got it all filled out, but I can't figure out how to enter it.
You don't. You just slide that slider and it goes automatic.
Slide a slider. Mike is back.
I'm back, but I don't have. Apparently, I don't have Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Hang on.
She says you have to unplug the wire, count it for 10 seconds, and then plug it back in. But I don't know what wire.
Well, go do it then.
I don't know what wire.
You're 13. You should deal with it.
Dad, I'm not gonna screw up the whole Wi-Fi system.
Yeah, that's my problem, Sandy. If I don't do something over and over, I forget how I. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Wow,
So
Steelen, you must be way out in the boondocks. He just got him a nice Dylan reloader.
Really?
Yeah.
I seen one of those Dylan at what's that one call it up there in Maine? Kittery Trading Post. They have a whole thing just for reloads.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I got a 13-year-old all excited that there's power. She's the same one that gets a little excited if she has to go in the basement. And I just made her come in the basement and hold the flashlight. Oh yeah, she hates me for it right now. And she doesn't even watch half the movies I watched.
Holy crap. Stealing logs just picked up a 9mm too. That's awesome. The good old Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm 2.0. So he got the new one.
Yep. Nice. I like that.
I just read an article on the new Ruger, the Security 6 semi-auto. And it got pretty good kudos in Ammo Magazine. Guns and Ammo.
Really?
No, what? I can't remember what magazine. It's an NRA publication.
Cool.
Yeah, he said he blew his tax return on the toys. Lucky you, man. I had to pay tax this year.
Well, see, that's because all your offspring are gone, Stevie.
Right. And boy, am I
Now,
feeling it.
Yeah, but now you own the house, you'd be able to put shit on there.
Yeah, not this year though, unfortunately. But they're getting. I talked to my tax lady just the other day. I had them done, and she said you don't get to write off that much on your house anymore unless it's like energy saving stuff, like new windows or siding or water heater, something like that.
You put your mortgage on it. I put my when I had my house, I put my mortgage on it.
Oh yeah, well that also, but I expected you could write everything, you know, because it's an investment.
I'm pretty bummed out that I have lights with no internet.
Big Dog Leather wants a Taurus Raging Judge. Is that kind of the carbine one? I believe I just seen one in the store, if that's the same one I'm thinking of. It's pretty cool. It was actually pretty cool looking. It was like a cylinder gun, but a carbine with a shoulder, you know, stock and everything.
Really? Huh. Nope, I never. This one says, let me try this one. I'm trying all different, what do you call it? So
Different app. You might have to reset your cable box or your little internet box.
yeah, I don't know how to do all that. I'm fucking, what do you call it? Mechanically not inclined when it comes to fucking computers and
Yeah. What's this button do? Poof. Stealing Log says he's been reloading for 30 years on a single stage press. That's one bullet at a time.
Not all.
Oh, and Big Leather said it's a revolver, not the carbine.
That's all right too.
Mm-hmm. I think it's bigger than the Judge.
Yep. I like big revolvers.
Yeah, they're fun to shoot. Hey, Gunpowder Beauty, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
Hello, Gunpowder Beauty. Welcome.
Oh, she wants to build an AR-15 with her tax money.
Nice. Obviously, Gun Beauty doesn't live in Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's such a bummer. That pisses me off every time I hear that.
Oh. I got to go to my brother's, or my buddy's got one because he's got one pre-ban. But my brother can have one because he's a cop. That doesn't make sense, but it's true.
Right?
But
somebody pointed out not long ago on another chat that you got these anti-gun people that they're also the same ones that are against the police and claiming police harassment and all this other stuff, but yet they want to take all the guns away and just give them to the police.
Right.
Which I find kind of hypocritical.
Well, here's my thing about these people that don't want anybody to have guns, okay? How's the situation with drugs? Are drugs illegal?
Yeah.
Okay. And how are they? I can't get any drugs, right?
Yeah. That's impossible.
So maybe they're right? Maybe you take the guns away, nobody will get shot ever again.
That chance.
Because, you know, if they take them away, we won't have them. This is how silly these people are. You know?
Yep. I will, Big Dog Leather. I'm sorry.
What's up?
He wants me to PM him my address so he can send me that keychain, which I'm really looking forward to. That's pretty
cool.
cool.
You and stop gonna do that. I told you guys. You gotta.
I know. I keep forgetting. I have to go to a different area on the computer to PM people. Gunpowder Beauty is a Texas girl.
I'm sorry, what? Gun Beauty what?
Gunpowder Beauty is a Texas girl.
Gunpowder Beauty is a Texas girl. Texas, huh? I know. Something like this ought to make Amanda laugh. All my exes live in Texas. Yeah, my daughter's all upset now. She's like, Dad, everything works but the TV. Oh well.
You can't have everything all at once.
Nope. Nope.
How old were you when you got internet? How many years did you wait?
I said, you don't even understand. She's like, what? I go, we used to go through tinfoil like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And then we got lucky because when cable came out and hit my town, there was 4 of us on the street that got it in the same day, the exact same day. And 3 out of the 4 of us paid cash out of the families. Okay, I was just a kid, so I didn't find out till years later. Now that was a little slider, right? They used to have this little box, right? And it had a slider on it. It was a little button, and you just slid it, right?
Yep.
It went from channel 2 to channel 99. Okay. And then they changed to the little scientific black box. So when they changed to the scientific black box, of course, the rep come out and da-da-da, and he's like, but we don't have you having cable. And my mother's like, I've had cable since God knows when. What she hadn't told the guy is that we didn't pay a cable bill for like 9 years because the guy pocketed the money. So my family and the other 2 families that paid cash that day didn't pay a cable bill for 9 years.
Wow.
And my mother wasn't going to tell anybody. She was like, oh, well.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Bill?
It's not like you're drinking somebody's milk or something.
Yep.
Prepping Doing Duro says their family only got cable so his dad could watch Star Wars on HBO.
There you go.
Ooh, MTV. Wow. Back when they had videos.
Yeah.
And no commercials on cable.
I remember watching a Barry Manilow concert on HBO.
Yep.
She's not going to be happy till I turn this thing on, huh? You're not going to. Stevie, give me like 5 minutes. Let me see if I can figure this thing out for her.
Take 6.
I'm sorry.
Family comes first.
Is my lower third backwards now?
Nope, it's correct on this side. And it's
Really?
green. How'd you get it green?
It gave me a choice of colors.
Wow.
And I found the slider thingy.
Told you.
It's a little left, right, on and off switch, but I could only see it because I didn't have the screen full.
Oh, got you. Mine took over everything when I clicked on it.
Now I can't see the chat. Where's the chat? There it is.
We are planning a 2A rally. I am hoping a lot of people show up this year than we had last November. Cool. I hope you get a good turnout.
There we go. Now I'm good.
Right on, Insight. Gear. Yeah, it did take me a while. I don't get what you mean.
I'm finally learning how to type. If I keep practicing, I won't have to look down at my keyboard so much anymore. I was so bummed when I didn't get to take typing class in junior high. But now we have the internet. At least I do. I didn't till 2 years ago.
Right. Thank you, Big Dog Leather, first of all, for watching my old vids. That's cool, man. Shalise has been making me watch them because she's been commenting on some of the old ones. So I catch myself rewatching them. It's kind of fun. And stealing, it's not much of a pain. You'll have to tweak it a few times. He wants to set up his flaring and powder dye. You'll have to tweak it a few times to get the right flare on the end of the brass that you want, you know, because you don't want to do it too much. You know this. It is stress out the brass and end up cracking. But it takes, you know, about 15-20 minutes of tweaking and turning and retightening. But once you get it set and locked in, you're good to go. Steelen, I wanted to ask you why we were talking about your reload, and you didn't get a powder measure with it or an automatic powder dropper? Gear. Said they tried to teach him in school how to type. Yeah, it was about the same way. It's like I didn't catch on at all because I wasn't interested. I'll never do this.
Oh, all I wanted to do was learn, and I missed out on all these opportunities. I love to learn.
Wow.
Always room for improvement.
Insight Freedom, video killed the radio star. That was the very first video that MTV ever had on. Wow, that would have been a good trivia question.
You know, I'm thinking about doing that. For FWA, do requests for trivia. You know, like, do you want to do trivia on music? Sunday night's trivia on my live stream will be gun trivia, gun safety, and might even put some gun history in there.
Hunt and pecker. Yep. Insight, what happened in Florida today? I didn't see any news on it. So, do you have any big plans for this weekend, Miss Shalisa?
Me?
Any videos? Any epic videos?
I've got a little editing to do. Next week I have tons of editing to do. But, I'm just going to bundle up this weekend and go hiking.
Cool. I need to get outside. I got to fix the clutch on the Jeep first. I'm thinking about doing a video on it. How to drive a Jeep without a clutch.
You know, after you told me about that with your brake fluid and everything, I had a little puddle jumper, 94 Mercury Tracer, is that Escort?
Yeah.
And the whole time I had that car, it leaked all over at the clutch. And it was always brake fluid. And the whole few years I owned that thing, I just kept pouring brake fluid in because everyone that gave me an estimate was like for $400 or $500 or whatever. And I always thought that was weird because I don't know much about cars, but I never would have thought that the brake fluid would have anything to do with the clutch.
Right. Yeah, stealing logs, you set it up the same way, basically. Okay, Gunpowder Beauty said they banned stocks in Florida, which I seen coming anyhow, and they also passed a law that raised the age from 18 to 21 to buy a firearm, and they have a 3-day wait period. That sucks.
And
Well, it sucks for a law-abiding citizen.
yeah,
And you know what? Bad people are still going to lie on their paperwork.
yeah.
But the only thing is stealing logs, once you get everything adjusted, you'll have to tweak them all again because now you're dealing with 3 or 4 dies instead of just one. So some of them, you know how you screw them down to the shell plate holder and then you back them off a quarter turn? Well, if you do that with every one, you get them slightly off. So you'll have to play with it a bit. But once you, like I say, once you get it set and locked in, you're good to go forever. And then you just pop 2 pins, pull it out, put in your new caliber, and go to town. The Real Cobra Burnout. How you doing, buddy? I was looking for you tonight over on Locked and Loaded. I didn't see you. I was on there for a little while.
Hey, Cobra.
Yeah, Cobra, Mike's power went out. He just got it back on. He's trying to get the internet back for the girls, and he'll be back on in just a minute. He was without power for 2 or 3 days.
That was pretty epic, though. He's telling us all about the power outage and what was it, half hour, 45 minutes in?
Yeah.
One of the kids screamed, "Power's back on."
Woohoo! Oh, right on, Cobra. You just taking a nap?
Your chat's moving pretty good.
Right on. Wow, Gunpowder Beauty seems really involved. She's going to the NRA event in May. Cool. Good for you, girl.
Heck yeah.
I'm assuming it's a girl. I'm sorry. Good for you, person. Yeah, my cable's been going out quite a bit. I don't know if they're working on a major wire splice or something, but every night, just about 11:30, blink, no cable.
I get those spells once in a while. It's always 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning. Man, be nice if they pick 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, you think? Of course, they got to pay people to work that late.
Boy, this is moving fast. It's hard to keep up.
Right on, brother. I was just hoping to see you there, that's all. Stealing Logs just loaded 1,000 rounds on a single stage of 40. Holy smokes, no wonder you spent the money on the multi-stage press. That's a lot of powder dipping and keeping track, and whew.
Sandy.
Right on. Too funny. You got to watch it, though, stealing logs. Having a reloading press like that's going to make you want to shoot more so you can make more bullets. I just bought a 40 not long ago. I really, really like it. Took them 3 days to load that many rounds. Actually, that's pretty fast on a single stage. And now once you get all your stuff set, you'll be able to load 100 rounds in like a half hour or less. You know, if you just kind of mosey. If you're really trying to go, you can do better than that, but no sense of making mistakes. Right on, Cobra. That is good, clean fun. Woohoo!
Oh, same here. Well, Sandy was saying internet is my cable. I guess that would be, yeah, that'd be the same for me.
Me too. I just got to make the 3-hour phone call to have my TV part of it turned off.
That's one thing I like about Comcast is if you stay with a program for a year or two and you go to change it, they always give you a good deal.
Right. Yeah, but I can't stand being on the phone for 3 hours. It drives me insane, and I hate begging. Okay. My daughter would get on there and get it for $5 a month because she starts crying and shit.
Next time I come over, get the bill out. We'll call them.
Right on. Go for it, girl. Shit, I'll pay you. What's your hourly wage? Hey, Received. How you doing? And no, I'm not usually politically correct unless it is at humans. Oh, that's too bad, Fuzz. They stole your rock chucker for Pete's sakes. I loaded for years on an Orange Crush, the old Lyman, I believe.
That's a good soda too, Orange Crush.
Yeah, right on. Every once in a while, I'll get one. Goes good with pizza for some reason.
Right. All right, so I tried. I couldn't do it. Okay.
Cobra.
Is that the real Cobra burnout or the fake one?
The real Cobra burnout.
Okay.
Received is popped in.
Oh yeah? Hey, Received. I know you guys looking at my ceiling, but I have to plug my phone in.
Right. So you couldn't get cable going or your internet going?
No.
Yeah,
you know what? I got lights and heat.
Yep.
I'm worried about friggin'. I can't be worried about that right now.
Right on.
You know what I mean?
Well, when the power guys fix power lines and the cable's down too, they don't mess with the cable TV cable. That's somebody different.
Yeah. Let somebody else do that. I ain't worried about that. Oh boy. Okay, that's not the ashtray. That's good. I've done that before too. I've drank my ashtray before. That wasn't very pleasant.
Go for it, Gunpowder Beauty. I can't stand staying on the phone like that. It drives me nuts. But she got saved $50.
So I heard you correctly say I was listening, by the way. I just wasn't on. I had muted myself. But I was listening to the chat as I was trying to fix this freaking thing. Did you say no, say her name again.
Gunpowder Beauty.
Gunpowder Beauty. She's going to the NRA.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty awesome. She's seems pretty involved.
That's cool. We had one. They had I don't know if it's the NRA, LA, whatever the fuck you call it. In Boston. About a year after I joined the NRA. And thankfully they had it on a Saturday. So I was able to go to that.
Cool.
And you would think there wasn't going to be a lot of people. Let me tell you something. They came out.
That's nice. You know, shame on me. I've never been to one.
I mean, it's just nice to know we have gun owners in the state of Massachusetts. It's hot. You're a minority here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. makes you feel better just knowing you got backup, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So what's everybody up to?
Just chit-chatting, talking to Steelen about his getting his reloader set up.
Cool.
Oh, we're getting all kinds of new people I don't recognize in.
Yeah.
Good.
going
I said hi.
Am I the only wrench in here?
Well, we got trolls or something?
The jury's still out.
Okay. So this is how you do it. Okay. And I'm going to say this only because, like, when I was new, and I've told the story 9,000 times how John the M.I. Woodsman got me to go to Jamie time.
Right.
And what he told me to do was let them know that you're new to YouTube. So I would ask them if they're new to YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They may only have 4 or 5 subs, or
They're all connected. They're all talking German and saying from Germany.
oh, well, you got a wrench. You know what to do.
The weird one has 839 subscribers, so
Really?
and he's subscribed to Steve. I can't pronounce it. It looks German. Getting der Nixon too.
With the hyphens and stuff.
Huh. Oh.
Chris Godlike recognizes.
Yeah, it's definitely a troll attack. No biggie. They're not saying nothing horrible, and most of it's in German or whatever.
Right.
So they could be, you just can't.
Screenshot it and show Peep an egg.
Yeah, there you go. Where's she at when you need her?
All right, go ahead and remove Banksy.
I'm just getting rid of a few here and there.
Sorry, Stevie.
For the inconvenience.
Can't help you with that tonight, Stevie.
Oh no.
I'm surprised. My phone's not burning up or anything. I'm pleasantly surprised with my phone.
Cool. Yeah, Stump was on here on his phone for a while, and every once in a while he'd go all digital and stuff when it got really hot.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, it was weird. I taped it. I told him I was doing. I screenshot it one day and put it on one of my videos. It was cool looking.
You know, I was just going through my phone because I didn't think I could go to my phone while I'm on this. And you know what I'm going to try to do, Steve? Watch this. I can open up a new window while I'm on here.
Right.
I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get to YouTube, right? Because I'm on this on Hangout. Do you have the Hangouts app on your phone?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I have a flip phone.
Oh, that's right. Dude.
I got a hand crank on the side of it.
I'm talking to a friggin', what do you call it?
Hey, Richard Wagner, how you doing? Says he's from Boston.
Richard Wagner's from Boston?
That's what he's saying.
Right on, Richard Wagner. Welcome. Now, let's see if I go to YouTube. Will I be able to comment, Steve, do you think, from YouTube?
Do I have a what?
Do you think I'll be able to comment from YouTube?
I don't know. I don't remember Stump being able to comment.
Holy shit. Jen caught a good-sized pike, huh?
Who's
Wild
Jen?
Yam. Jen, the Wild
Oh.
Yam.
Really? I haven't seen
Yeah.
that yet.
I'm
You
trying to
staying
get
busy there, Shalisa?
What's that?
You staying busy?
Yeah. I'm just hoping I don't accidentally hit one of your buddies.
That's all right.
Richard Wagner
Apologize up front
says
for it.
he's doing fine. Thank you, Mike.
This is kind of
What's that?
interesting. Keep
I didn't
talking.
hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said, Stevie.
He said he is doing fine. Thank you very much.
Who's that?
Richard.
Richie. You got me lost.
The guy from Boston.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry. I told you I'm trying to figure out, go to my channel and then go to. No, let's go to script.
Somebody got double popped. Really? You're still saying the earth is flat? Get a new spiel.
Stephanie. Stevie, how do you kill the volume on the other one?
Dude, I have no idea. Okay, Shalisa, now I'm waiting for you to nail one, so.
Are you hearing that, Steve?
I've got this. You got to be keeping the chat going. Leave me alone.
I'm just
Steve,
hearing you
that?
talking.
Are you hearing are you hearing the back feed?
No.
Guess what? Guess what, Steve?
What?
Watch that. I'm in the outside chat.
Oh, cool.
So Richard Wagner is not one of your buddies, because I thought I heard you guys talking to him.
No, Richard seems okay so far.
No, he's not okay. Why are you guys talking to him? He's not one of your friends?
He's not?
You guys know him from before today.
I don't know.
From Boston.
I just went to his channel.
HRM says that they have beer and pretzels.
Bavarian creams. Well, I'm trying to read the chat on my phone, and you guys, my phone's all cracked like shit. So
it sounds okay on this side.
No, I mean the glass is cracked, so it's hard for me to read the comments. But it's funny that I can read the comments on my phone. This is a friggin' riot.
Right?
Hey, Steve, I got a bone to pick with you.
What?
I'll type it in the outside chat because I obviously don't have the inside.
What? You might get banned.
Where's my wrench?
Oh, you had one.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now. You gave it back to me. Good man. You got lucky. Just kidding. So, where did we get all the German people from?
From Germany?
Okay.
It's just groups of people that like to get together and crash parties. That's all.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll probably hear about it on YouTube News because it'll be everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad you decided to do this for me, Stevie. It really helped me out a lot.
Dude, it's awesome. And Cobra, you now have a wrench.
You gave Cobra a wrench? Are you drinking?
No, but he might be. He'll help get rid of some of them people or things or robots or whatever they are. This is pretty epic.
Damn it, Steve.
What?
Every time I go to hide something, just as I go to hit it, he hides them and I unhide them.
I'm a little more practice on the trigger finger.
Right on, big dog. They are dill rods.
There you go. We got Cobra wound up. Time to unleash the beast.
Oh, you know who just put out a video? Trevor Fillmore.
Right? Damn, HRM, you killed it. He punched his Android tablet.
I see why you're quicker than me now, Steve. You read comments like 3 seconds before I get it.
Right?
Really?
Right on, Insight Freedom. Fast Strike Cobra.
Have you
See?
seen him? Just kidding.
Gave Cobra a wrench and all the trolls ran away except for that guy.
So Stump fell asleep?
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't hear you.
I said, did Stump fall asleep?
I don't know. He didn't even text me back. Usually when he doesn't text back, he's out with the family or something, you know.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't lose power. No.
I'll have to pick on him. You know I'm gonna.
Right on.
You know. Quick like money. So that's cool. They got guns. We have a couple of people that bought new guns.
Right on.
That's
I'm thinking about that. Well, I already told you that Ruger Security 6.
Yeah, that's a nice gun too.
It's getting some good write-ups and it's cheap. Like $200 and something for a 15 round. You get 2 magazines with it.
Do they have a 10 round?
I'm sure they do in the proper states, you know.
Yeah. So is it you know, going to be mass compliant for me?
Right. Yeah, they do that automatically depending on what state you're buying it in or from.
You texted Stump and he didn't get nothing back. Yeah, he's probably sleeping. Because usually he's pretty good with texting back.
Right on.
He's not like Steve. You text Steve, and like 2 weeks later you get an answer.
Oh, listen, Mike, you're the one with the reputation here.
Easy now. I don't have a reputation.
And besides, I have a flip phone. It might take me a minute.
I don't want people to get the wrong idea.
See, now Richard's upset.
Which is why you kick me. If
He
you
can-
kick him out, how is he getting back in? How many subs does he have?
He only has like 6.
Okay, but is he a real person?
Okay, here, I will show you.
No, I'm just asking, honey. I trust you. I'm just
Oh
asking.
yeah, he's a nobody.
Okay.
The problem was I accidentally gave him a timeout, and then I couldn't kick him out after I gave him the timeout.
Right.
But here he is.
Um,
Ta-da!
in-
That's clearly German, and there's no content. It's a troll.
Inside Freedom says lots of talk at the SHOT Show on the Security 6, but the SIG stole the show. I think that's the show, right? Stole the thunder.
I don't know. The read-up was pretty good in the NRA magazine. And I kind of like the price for a no-frills. Well, it's got everything that all the other ones got on it. And I'm kind of a Ruger fanboy, I got to admit.
Is it heavy?
No, they're saying it's light and it's real slender. They were saying that everybody that picks it up actually checks it to make sure it's a double stack mag, you know. They said somehow or another they made it real slender, so it's really good for people with smaller hands.
That's me.
And
Good.
it looks pretty damn sweet too, I think.
Yeah, listen, you know, it's like I said before, Stevie. It's like, I tease people like Johnny and I would go around and around about Remington against Mossberg, you know, but it's whatever that person's liking is, you know. I mean, um, somebody asked me what I would carry for an everyday carry gun, and I told him I didn't have an answer because I haven't carried yet, so I don't know what's comfortable. But out of the guns that I've shot in my lifetime, right, I would probably have to go with either two. One only because I love the manufacturer, but um, one would be the Beretta Nano,
Right.
right, and the other one would be the Ruger LC9. Um, I've shot, obviously, like I said, I shot both of those. And I'm a huge Beretta fan, anyways. But you know, it's all in what you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like some guys, I'm not a fan favorite of my. When I went up to the range, we were shooting, and what the hell was I holding? Steve, I think it was a Ruger. Was it the SR? And the my hand, and again, we've talked about this. I got a girly hand, right? My hand went just slightly past the hand grip,
Right.
and I can't deal with that. It's just a thing for me. I don't know what it is. Call me a
Huh.
wuss, call me anything you want. For
Right.
me, I don't like that, you know?
Oh, you talking about where it's hanging off the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes some getting used to.
I can't do that though, Steve. I can't have that.
Right. Good
So
night,
that
Sandy's Passion. Thank you for stopping by. That was pretty awesome.
good night, beautiful.
Night, Sandy.
Hold on one sec. Keep yakking.
I'm not going nowhere. Except I'm scrolling down to find the live chat again, and I don't know what the oh there it is. I have to hit top chat. I wonder if people know that they can actually have the outside chat on their phone, unless they're Steve.
I do occasionally, like when I'm at Steve's house and I'm watching the live stream while I'm on the live stream and I want to type in the chat. Well, I think I've only actually live streamed twice from my phone, and the chat actually pops up on the screen and it fades away after a few seconds. It's really weird.
Yes.
Bizarre.
And what my phone does, I have an LG phone, right? So let me see if I can explain this. Okay, so I got a triangle on my left, a circle in the middle, square on the right, down the bottom of the phone, right? So when I hit the square, that means I can open up another window somewhere, go back to my apps, and open up
Yeah.
another window, and that's how I did this. My other phone, I couldn't do that. You know. How's the weather up here? Who's asking me that? Received, right? I'm sorry, received. I can't really see through all my cracks on my phone.
Right on.
Yeah. We just got snowed on again. We got maybe a half inch of snow again tonight, and it's cold. It's probably 28, 29. At least that's what the bank thing said when I was on my way home of the town that had power at the time. So it's chilly. And if the wind blows the right way, we're gonna get 6 to 10 inches of snow on Tuesday into Wednesday.
Wow.
Wow.
We've had more snow in March than we did all February and half of freaking January.
Well, that's happened quite a bit in history. We've had some of our biggest snowstorms in March. And I guess it's true about in like a lamb, out like a lion, eh?
Right.
Here's a
But the
picture of
problem
that.
is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Here's a picture of that firearm. And
Oh wait,
Big Dog Leather was right. It's the Security 9. Pretty nice looking weapon.
let me see if I can get into the hangouts again. Hang on, because that way there I can see it. Where are you? Oh, nice. I like that, Steve. He's right. That is kind of slender.
Yeah, isn't it
I'm
nice?
sorry, you're right.
Yeah, they said the grip on it is so slender, most people think it's a single stack.
Hey, I like it.
And thanks,
Nice.
Big Dog.
That could get lost in fucking Stump's hand.
Yeah, it might. But I tell you what, you can't touch a semi-auto, full capacity, full-size gun for that price anywhere.
No way. That's Steve. That's virtually impossible to do that.
Right?
I would think anyway. I mean, let's think about it. With all of them out there that you can buy, I've never seen them that low, Stevie.
Right.
I mean, I could be
Unless you get
wrong.
into the little tiny 9mm or something.
Well, not even a 9. Yeah, but not even in the 9s. You ain't getting it in the 9. You ain't getting that in 40. No way. Nope, I agree with you. I don't think I don't know. I've never seen them that low. Like we have a Shriners Auditorium here. We have a Shriners Hospital in Boston, and then the auditorium is in Wilmington, the town in which I grew up in.
Right.
And they have a gun show twice a year, and I always go. And it's cool because they got those weirdo guns that I watched, like that TV show. What the hell was the name of the TV show I watched? And they had every freaking gun known to man, and a lot of weird ones I never saw before and all that, never heard of.
Cool.
And a lot of those were a lot of those on that TV show, a lot of those guns were at the gun show.
Right.
Which was kind of cool. So it was like a mini shot show, but it wasn't a shot show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was just but it wasn't your regular same vendor all the time trying to sell. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was different people, and it was really nice. I enjoyed it.
Right. Cobra and Insight Freedom are quoting the news. That's one of them military assault, full automatic, semi-automatic weapon things.
Yeah, right.
It's scary looking because it's black.
It's scary.
Oh, here's a number I just heard.
What's
last year, I think last year, maybe 2 years ago, there were 30,000 deaths caused by firearms. 15,000 of those were suicides. Do you know how many lives how many lives were saved by firearms in the same year?
No.
500,000.
Right. But you won't see that stat for the backside.
And that's from what's the U.S. Safety Committee something board that studies car wrecks and all that stuff. So
right. Same people that'll tell you that a person gets hit by there's a train accident every 45 seconds.
Yeah, that government hired companies. So it's, true facts.
Yeah, and don't forget, suicides are also accidental and on purpose.
Right.
Suicide means.
Yes. Yeah, and they also do suicide by cop. They do suicide by. I mean, it's.
Yeah, but they were estimating that 500,000, between 500,000 and 1,000,000 lives were protected by firearms.
No doubt.
That's awesome.
No doubt. I think that's great. Look, I'm not a jerk. I understand. I really do. I can understand people's opinions from the other side,
Sure.
in their worries, in their my thing is that all I want them to do is educate themselves a little bit. I'm not telling them to go out and friggin' know every fucking. I certainly don't. You guys know this. If anybody's watched my chat, you guys know I'm on Stevie's chat. Okay.
Hold on one second, Mike. Big
Okay.
Dog, thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful night, and I will PM you my address. Sorry. I'll get on it.
Good night, Big Dog. So you guys know I don't know that every integral part of a gun. Everybody knows that about me, okay? However, I just think that it's ignorant for people not to educate themselves a little bit on the subject,
Right.
and then open your yap about it. I think that's wrong.
Well, they've been tricked into thinking that CNN is all the education that they need.
Yeah, good point. I'm not saying every person has to like guns. I'm not saying every person has to carry a gun. But look it, I get it. My wife doesn't like guns. Okay, she won't. She won't shoot that 17 HMR I'm going to buy. She will not shoot it.
Right.
She will not shoot my pellet gun. Okay. However, she understands that the Constitution gives us the right to have them. But her concerns as a teacher and a mother first, right?
Sure.
Is, well, Michael, how do they stop them from having them?
Right.
And I tried to explain to her, I said, that's hard. I said, it's like, how do you stop a kid from doing drugs?
The redneck prepper. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Redneck prepper. How the hell are you?
Yeah, exactly, Mike. Last year there were 50,000 deaths from heroin alone.
Absolutely.
And guess what? Heroin's illegal.
Yep. The thing is, when it comes to, but what I'm about to say, okay, but then it opens up a whole keg of worms, so we really can't do it that way, okay? But when it comes to people that are unstable, or people that spent time, and I mean time, I don't mean a weekend, I don't mean a week, I mean time. All right.
Right.
In an institution. And I don't mean jail. I mean an institution. I mean a mental institution. Okay.
Right.
As much as you guys all know, I'm a Second Amendment guy. Okay. But as much as I am a Second Amendment guy, I don't have an issue with somebody saying, no, you can't have a gun to that person.
Alan B. Pro, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I agree.
Okay. I don't have a problem. So, like, if they want to do a 1-day background check to make sure I'm not a fucking loony bin, and I said 1 day. I don't want a month, week, 1 day. I don't have an issue. Maybe that'll curb some of this.
Right.
But again, if you're a determined person, okay, you're going to get the gun regardless. You're going to steal it. You're going to buy it on the hot market.
Sure.
You're going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get it. So I try to explain to my wife, honey, there's no There's just no way of doing it. You know? Now, what I do like the fact is that she won't, again, she doesn't like the guns, but I did get her to leave a knife next to her bed. So
Cool.
um, that makes me feel a little bit better. I tried to get her to take the one that P. NASCAR got me.
Right.
She said, that's a little large.
Yeah, that's the
It.
point.
That's, and like I said before, I got her to walk when she's in the parking lots going to work and stuff, because she works 11 to 7. And when she takes my daughter into Boston, if I'm not able to go with her, um, she holds her keys with like 3 keys sticking out of her fingers. You know what I
Good.
mean? In between her fingers. So, I just try to help her out because she won't carry it. She can. She can go out and get a gun if she wants. You know. But she doesn't think they should all be taken away either. And she doesn't think that, all these restrictions are a necessity either. Her again, her biggest question is how do we stop it? But
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I don't understand the whole mindset of people trying to force other people what to do.
right. But when
You're
you're silly enough to say that AR stands for assault rifle, I don't even want to talk to you.
right.
I don't. There's no point. You know.
Absolutely. I mean, the America is all about freedom. What part of taking my crap because you don't like it is freedom?
Yeah. And you know what else I'm getting kind of sick and tired of? I'm getting kind of sick and tired of people saying to me that you only care about the Constitution for the Second Amendment. Really?
Yeah. You got to care about the whole thing.
And that's what I tell people, right? And I tell people, I say, I go, as much as I detest and I think what they spew is vile and ignorant and rude, okay? I still think the KKK has the right to gather as any other group does.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Any group has the right, as long as they're not physically harming people or badgering people.
I don't have an issue with that. If you're not, you can't be on the sidewalk, blocking people's, way to walk down the sidewalk. You can't be doing that. Okay.
Yep.
But you have the right to picket. You have the right to protest. You have all them rights. Again, I don't believe in what they do and what comes out of their mouths. But the fact that they have the right to do it is what I believe in.
That's right.
And I tell people, I go, the Constitution is not a buffet. You don't pick and choose what you want and leave the rest.
Right.
It's you take it all or take none of it. And if you take none of it, you best better keep your fucking mouth shut. And that's how I look at it.
Absolutely.
I'm an all or nothing kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Steve, I'm doing some bad research, and the people that just bombed your live stream are still alive, and they're hanging out at their buddies.
Who's that?
I can't pronounce it. I'm trying to.
I can.
Some
Let
of
me
this.
ask you this. Shalise, can you still see me?
Yep. No, I can't see you anymore.
Does he look like this?
I don't get it. I can't see you.
Oh, you can't see me?
All
right, hang on.
Just your icon is up.
It's called. My computer's running slow because I'm recording at the same time and doing 2 live streams.
Is that better? Now can you see me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Does he look like this?
No, not that, buddy.
Oh, all right.
They're hanging at the guy who, the guy from Boston.
Oh, okay.
Getting there, Nick Nixon too, and all your buddies, everyone that bombed you, they're even talking about you. I'm trying to Google Translate it, but they're all live right here.
Man, you're good.
And right here, see, Stalker Steve, LOL. He was blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to Google Translate that right now. Translate to, no, we need, I usually use Croatia. I don't know how to change it now.
I should go over there. I should go over there and tell him, haha, F off.
No, that just.
We have our own hacker here on the Quagmire tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
I don't even want to know how you did that. That's scary.
That's awesome.
I just remember that one of the, because I always go to people's channel before I hide them unless it's too many. And I was like, oh, well, this channel has 800 and some odd. It's a good channel. They can't be a troll. Everyone in his live stream came over to troll you with him.
Nice. Hey, that means I'm somebody now. I got trolled.
Well, look at the views you got.
Yeah, no kidding. I have to check that out.
But will they see? Here's what okay. So my thoughts on trolls. Well, if I have a troll that comes in and says, you know, whatever, the Patriots suck, let's say, right? And that's about it.
Knife Tex, how you doing, buddy?
Knife Tex, how the hell you been?
He says, meow.
Right. So that stuff really doesn't bother me. When a troll comes in and I'll say it because you don't know if it's he or she, right? And the troll is going to spew hatred about a certain group of people or whatever.
Right.
Or a troll comes in and spews hatred and talks nasty to somebody in the chat room or on the panel or something like that. I have no use for them, obviously. You know what I mean? And those trolls, I blow up immediately.
Right.
Ones that just being funny. I don't really I don't really worry about them too much.
And Alan B Pro says I got one thumbs down. That means yes, I made the big time.
If I made the big time with the thumbs down.
Okay, I finally translated it. I screwed something up. It says Richard Wagner, LOL, I'm still at Stalker Steve's, LOL. Everything he says is right, LOL, and drinks his Coke and now holds weapons in something. There is still one, but only with decoration.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey,
Enough playing with that, I'm back.
Excuse me, Miss Shalisa Shell.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you break into my full-time job's computer and give me a raise?
Right on. Hell, give everybody a raise. Swamp Donkey 530. How you doing, Fef?
Swamp
Fef, what's up?
Wow, so they're actually taking the time out of their lives describing what I'm doing now.
Look at your geography, though. You'll have views in Germany.
Awesome.
I was actually looking in there. By the way, for those of you who just got here, we got super hammer trolled, but I went to look and saw that they subscribed you, but since they subscribed you, they subscribed to 10. So I went to those frequent subscriptions, and those were live streams too. I'm willing to bet they bombed them too. They were having like a live stream, let's go bomb this one party.
Cool. Whatever tweaks your, whistle.
And they all speak German.
All right. Well, they all speak German, but now here, do this. Stevie.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Open up a new window. Go to Create a Studio on YouTube. Go down to Analytics.
Right.
Okay. Click on Analytics. Under Analytics, it should say geographic whatever, or geography, or geo whatever.
Right.
Click on that. That will tell you. Now it should say to your right of that, it should have like your videos and your chats and all that. And if you click on one of them, the first one should be this chat right here. And you should be able to click on it, and it'll tell you where everybody's watching from.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Like mine said I had 2 in Canada, which I know who those people were, right?
Right.
I had 3 in Massachusetts. I know who they are. Where else? Oh, you can break it right down. And shockingly enough, I have more women that watch my videos than men. Go figure that out.
Where did you mine always says most of my watches are Alaska and United States.
Okay.
India, Greece, United Kingdom, Canada, and United States.
Okay. So you have none in Germany. And is that this chat, or is that another video?
I think that's overall.
Because you can break it down.
Oh, you can.
Break it down. I believe you can. So like each video. So like if you scroll down, does it list all your videos?
It lists a few, yeah.
Okay. Click on one of them. Click on the first available one. It should be this chat.
No, it's the one we had last week.
Okay. Click on that one. And now that will tell you geographically where your watches were from.
Right.
My point is, right? Tomorrow, look at it for this chat. And if there wasn't any in Germany, guess what? They're not German.
Right. I'll do that. That sounds fun.
They might be able to speak German, but they're not from Germany.
Right.
Okay. You can also narrow it down. So if you know, okay, so obviously one of your watches from Canada is Fef. Okay. And who else? Still in Logs. Okay. So it should have like, if you know of anybody else, because again, I was in and out on the chats, but if you know, all right. So let's say, Steve, 5 people were watching from Canada, right? And then all of a sudden it jumped to 10. Those
right.
people that were the trolls that were trolling you tonight were probably from Canada, not Germany.
Right.
You know what I'm saying here?
Yep.
You can do a breakdown and find it all out. It's really really scary. That's what it is.
I think it's kind of fun, actually.
It is, but I just think it's scary that I can find out where everybody's watching from.
The redneck prepper says, Mike does vibrator repair.
I do. I do. I'm just happy I have power.
Right? Woohoo! The little things in life.
My daughter got a little bit excited. That made her day that the power came back on. So
Now she'll be up all night with the lights on.
I apologize about her excitement into you guys'
Oh,
earlobes.
are you kidding, dude? That made the damn chat. That was epic.
I'm like, hello, I'm on chat here. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna have to. I want to do a video, an unboxing of the keychain. I saw it. He took a picture of it and sent it to me. So I'm going to be really pleased with it. But you know how I am. I like to. I'd rather have an unboxing so other people can see them, and
Right.
And he does really good work. I can only hope someday to do leather work like that.
Night, redneck prepper.
Good night, Redneck.
Have a wonderful evening.
Good seeing you.
Swamp Donkey, your IP address is your computer's identification number.
Right.
That's how they track you, like the government or whatever.
What, is he all pissed off that he knows that we're watching?
The
That's too funny.
Cobra Burnout says they're going after some Jesus people right now.
Yep. Pastor Sandy. I need to screen record some more.
Wow.
How do we report this to YouTube? Holy crap.
They plowing her?
Oh my God.
What?
I went to the Jesus live stream and whatever shit popping up everywhere.
Oh, great. Nice.
While everyone else is saying the day of salvation is today.
Cobra says they have almost 2,000 people watching that live stream, so they may not even hardly notice. They're probably used to it.
And what is it about?
Jesus and praying and stuff.
Oh, well, that's cool.
They know how to handle them.
As much as I want to show it, I don't want to turn your chat into a let's watch the trolls attack everybody else.
Well, it would be really fun to just all gang up and go troll the trolls.
Yeah, but then they'd probably bug us for a long time because, ooh, they're fun.
Yeah.
We're already talking too much about it.
Right.
All right. Now I got to find your chat again so I can read your chat.
It's the cool one with all the cool people in it. It's easy to find.
There you go.
Like guns and Coca-Cola.
That's funny. They actually are that concerned that they actually tell the rest of the chat what's going on over here. Wow.
Yeah. We got gun people. We got Jesus people. Let's go get the makeup people.
We got them all. We got them all.
There it is.
Jesus people are okay. Young people are okay.
Mike, do you got the internal message thing?
I do not.
Oh,
Yep, the internal is the only thing I can't see. Oh, a little FYI, a little whatever you want to call it, public address announcement. For people out in the 4 people out in the comment section. YouTube, in its infinite wisdom, decided that people that have Hangouts should be able to go back and look at the comments.
oh, right.
So, having said that, if you don't want something written and you think it's not going to ever get brought up and thrown in your face, or if it's that bad, be sent to YouTube about it, think twice.
Right.
YouTube now allows us like this chat that Stevie's doing tonight. He can go back and read every friggin'
About damn time.
every friggin' thing that was said. Excuse me, written. I apologize. I said said. He can read every comment that was written.
Cobra said it actually gave him a pop-up when he joined the chat that it's recorded.
Yes, mine did too. And it happened the other night when I was on JT. It happened too. So
right.
Well, I know this new replay, chat replay. I'm just wondering, do you have to activate that? Or does it automatically do the chat replay when his chat's over with? Did it do for yours?
Chat replay. What do you mean?
Well, the last 3 days, 4 days, this new thing started. Every time there's a live stream, next to the live stream will be a chat replay. I'm just wondering if the people I've seen it have it, if it does it automatic. I studied up on it. I should know this.
I don't think so. I think you have to hit it. I don't ever remember mine replaying on its own.
It's a new thing that started just this week.
I mean, people see it in my feed, you know.
I'll check.
I'll have to
like
check into it and see if it
like
needs
last
to be
week I had
activated.
140. I think like last week I had 147 people or 157 people or something like that.
Right.
Watch the chat, so or part of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Prepping to endure says he was not able to see the side chat when he watched JT.
He wasn't?
Nope.
Why not? You must hit one of your buttons because that side chat was up all night. Now, the funny part was Dish couldn't see me.
Huh.
Gia was the only one that could see me. And I'm like, Dish, I'm here. Just send me the link. Da da da. And she couldn't see. Gia says, "Is Mikey invisible or something?" And I'm like, "Apparently I am." And she couldn't see it. So when I went on live with them, I'm like, "Hey, did you?" She says, "I couldn't see anything." She says, "Gia started writing and he stopped writing." I said, "No, Gia never stopped." You know?
Weird.
Yep.
Well, I looked at the Quagmire that was last Friday.
Right. Thank you, Troll Master General. That's pretty cool of you. He's going around letting other chats know about them trolls.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I hope people have wrenches in their rooms.
Yeah, like I said, I don't care about what you want to chat about. Just be respectful when you go into somebody else's chat.
Jeff wants to know if that's a Jets sweatshirt you're wearing there, Mikey.
Does Jeff want me to drive to Canada and beat the absolute piss out of him and then throw him down a friggin' ice fishing hole? Is that what Jeff just said?
Yeah, I think we're going to need a bigger hole.
Jets sucking. He knows they do. Who else had a friggin'? Who was doing? Oh, when what's his name used to? I wish he'd get back to doing videos. Bush brother, because I liked his videos. He did a couple of great videos that I really super duper loved. But he does good videos. But he did one with a Oilers sweatshirt. And I'm like, really, dude? I need to talk to you.
Prepping says it's an Eagle sweatshirt. Laugh my ass off.
Yeah, you better laugh your ass off. I'll come friggin' do the same thing to you.
Oh, Jeff says, bring it, sucker.
Yeah, I'll bring it. I'll bring P2E with me, and I'll hit him with you. I mean, I'll hit you with him.
The sweatshirt battles.
Actually, it says Wilmington. The town I grew up in. Excuse me.
Well,
So,
congratulations on your power, Mike.
Oh, I'm a happy camper. I am a happy camper. I'm almost getting warm. And
Right. Prepping says, come on down. We can split a cheese steak afterwards.
absolutely. I've never had a, what is it, a hoagie? Is that what they call them down there? I've only been in Pittsburgh. How many times? Let me see. I mean, in Philadelphia. Well, I drove through it, but then I went and saw Three River Stadium.
He says, yepper.
Right. Yeah. So it's yeah. So yeah, I haven't been there forever. You think I talk funny? People in Philly talk way funnier than me.
Right.
Way funnier than me. It's like it's a cross between Massachusetts and friggin' Manhattan.
Swamp Donkey says, can they skate, though?
Can who skate?
Oh, the guys you're bringing.
P2E? I don't know. Can he? Yeah, because you're going to need skates, Swamp Donkey, so you can skate away from me as quickly as possible. Jets fan. Oh, dear God, bite your tongue. There's nothing even there to root for. The Jets? Really? Ugh. I would much rather watch girls basketball. And that's hideous. No offense, ladies. Just as, to me, my opinion. That's it. What time we got there, Stevie?
Almost 1 o'clock. It's like quarter till.
Holy crap.
No kidding. HRM said he just watched somebody do a Rubik's Cube in 0.38 seconds. Holy
I saw
crap.
the guy on. Is that the same guy that was on Facebook? Another guy that needs to get out more.
Swamp Donkey said he's a toe-to-toer.
Yeah, and when you can do a Rubik's Cube that quick, you need to get the fuck out of your house more often.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't even care if it's going down the street to buy an ice cream. Just get the fuck out of your house. You know what I mean?
I just peel all the stickers off. That way they always match.
Rubik's Cube. What was that other game with the 3 buttons that you pushed as the color popped up? Simon Says or no?
The color popped up as what?
You remember the disc? When the Rubik's Cube came out, there was, I think it was Simon Says.
I think, no, Simon Says was the talking one.
Because it was electronic and there was a red, green, and blue button or yellow button that you had to follow.
Yeah, it kept going. Oh, damn it. Excuse me. Kept going faster and faster.
Yeah.
And of course, it squeaked and honked and made noise. And
Oh, yeah. You hit the wrong button.
I don't know. It's kind of strange in my house. Those kind of Christmas presents always disappeared in about a week. Never knew where they went. HRM. It's a 6-axis machine trick.
Hey, HRM, what's going on?
Red, yellow, blue, green. Have a great night, Swamp Donkey. Thanks for stopping by.
Night, Swamp Donkey.
Says it.
Stevie, listen, I hate to leave you.
Says his blower just went out. I'm assuming on his heater. That's a bummer.
Really? Yeah, 'cause it's way too cold up there too.
Yeah, Cobra. I think my mom threw him in the garbage. Couldn't take the noise.
Yeah, that sucks having the blower go on furnace because that's they're colder than I am right now.
Right.
And that don't take much anyways, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to hang it up. I can't believe it's almost 1 o'clock
Right on.
here anyways.
That's really odd. Well, yeah, it's 1 o'clock here too. But...
Have a great night, HRM. Nice of you to stop by.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave you, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, have a warm night's rest.
Oh yeah. Good night, everybody out in the chat room. Cool seeing everybody.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
That was awful nice that you came to Stevie's channel and supported it.
Night, everyone.
All right. Good night.
Night, Mike. Well, what do you say? Hang it up? Oh, no. You froze and it's just me. Oh, no. Oh, it's not 11 o'clock. There goes the Comcast again. Well, it says it's still live. Looks like it's just me. Me and Frozen Stalker Steve. Party time. Woohoo! What y'all want to talk about tonight? Hell yeah, I got this all to myself. Probably a whole 10 minutes, I think. If you guys could only see the picture I've got on the Hangouts. Steve just sitting there frozen. Tell us all Steve's secrets. Oh, shit. Panties. Oh, I only got 5 minutes. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh, I'm still here, though. Woohoo! Waiting for people to join this video call. Steve left the group. Oh, I bet you he's going to try to come back. Now I'm going to be in trouble. He's probably watching this whole thing. All right, guys. I'm gonna quit farting around. I'm gonna get going. Night, everyone. I'm gonna hang it up. Take care. Bye-bye.